Hello and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the future of your smile. Now, we all know about braces and aligners, but what happens when you throw artificial intelligence into the mix? We're going to explore how AI is promising to completely change orthodontics, and we'll use one very high-tech dental solution as our guide.
Really, it all comes down to this one question, right? You want that perfect smile, but are you really prepared for the hassle of all those appointments and checkups? Well, that's the exact problem that new technology is trying to solve right now.
Okay, so let's set the stage with the classic dilemma. For years and years, the journey to getting straighter teeth always came with a pretty tough choice.
On one hand, you had traditional braces. Sure, they were effective, but they also meant frequent, really time-consuming trips to the dentist, a good bit of discomfort, and of course, very visible metal wires. But then, on the other hand, modern aligners came along. They offered this whole new path, with way fewer appointments, a much more comfortable fit, and they were nearly invisible. This really paved the way for a huge shift in the patient experience.
So, let's get into the specifics. For this explainer, our guide is a solution called Glidewell Clear Aligners, and it's aiming to take this whole modern aligner idea a giant leap forward.
The whole philosophy here is all about personalization. The goal isn't just to give you a generic product, it's to create aligners that are made, and I quote, just for you, custom-built to match your exact dental needs.
But, the custom plastic itself isn't the real headline here. The true game changer is the artificial intelligence that's humming away behind the scenes, powering this whole process. So how does this all actually work? Well, it basically puts a super powerful monitoring tool right in your pocket, something you can access just with your smartphone. This technology is called ProMonitoring, and what it is an AI-driven app that lets you scan your own teeth right from home. The AI then gets to work analyzing how your teeth are moving compared to your original 3D treatment plan. It even checks to see if the aligner is sitting just right. If it spots any issues, it flags them and sends all that data straight to your orthodontist to review, all without you ever having to leave your house. So, your new checkup routine looks totally different. Instead of driving to an office and sitting in a waiting room, you just scan your teeth with the app. An AI looks over your progress, your dentist checks out the scan from wherever they are, and boom, if everything's on track, your next set of aligners get shipped right to your door.
Okay, so what does this whole process feel like for a patient? Let's walk through it, from that very first consultation all the way to that brand new smile.
So the journey starts off pretty traditional, right? You go in for a consultation, they take precise measurements, and they use that to create your custom aligners. But right after that, everything changes. The biggest chunk of your treatment is now handled from home, with you doing remote monitoring. It guides you all the way to the finish line with way less disruption to your daily life.
Now, this all sounds super convenient, but what's the real, measurable benefit of all this tech? Let's take a look at the data that the source material gives us.
89%. Let that sink in. According to the data, this AI-powered monitoring can slash the number of in-office checkups by almost 90%. I mean, just think about that for a second. That's a massive amount of time, travel, and just general hassle that you get back. And all that efficiency doesn't seem to hurt the results one bit. The source reports a 98% treatment success rate. That means almost everyone finishes their treatment with just 1 or even 0 refinements or little adjustments. It really points to a process that's super predictable and reliable.
So where does a solution that's so heavy on tech fit into the bigger picture? Well, the source gives us this handy comparison. You've got the established higher-end brands, and then you have other, more moderately priced options. The big question this new tech raises is, how does AI monitoring change the value equation? Does cutting out almost 90% of your office visits make a certain price point worth it? That's the kind of calculation patients can now make for themselves.
So, let's wrap this all up. At the end of the day, this isn't just about clear braces. It's about blending personalized one-on-one care with powerful AI to build a system that's incredibly convenient and also incredibly predictable. By dramatically cutting down on office visits while keeping success rates high, the real goal here is to completely redefine what value means for the patient.
This example from the world of orthodontics really opens up a fascinating question about the future, doesn't it? As artificial intelligence gets more and more woven into our healthcare and just our daily lives in general, you have to wonder, what other routine appointment that clogs up our calendars is going to be the next to go virtual? It's a pretty wild thought. Thanks for watching The Explainer.